Hi, this is John Brock with Brockworks. Today I'm going to show you how we can fully estimate and track products and create a storyboard for a bathroom renovation project, a demo that we're going to do. I just grabbed this off a 3D warehouse. This was a model by Everton R, but it looked like a good little model to go by. So in this one project, I'm going to cut some tag on here. There are 26 items that have to be estimated and tracked and so forth and documented, right? So we've got wall paint, we've got casing, we've got a pocket door and pocket door hardware, we've got floor tile, we have this border tile, we have this inlay tile, a tub and a tub faucet. We have a vanity, we have vanity door pulls on that vanity, we have granite countertops, we have a sink, we have a faucet, we have a custom mirror, we have a framed mirror, we have wall panel molding in here. We've got these wall panels that have baseboard on it and this sticking profile molding to track. We have a toilet, we have a toilet paper holder, we've got a shower door, we have shower wall tile, we have these shower panels, and we have this Schluter drain, linear drain, and we have a stool in here. So that's 26 items that we need to estimate and track all these products and create a storyboard when we're all said and done. So I'm going to cut these off right here, and we're going to jump right into Spot for SketchUp. So I'm going to basically create this project, and I'm going to name it a bath renovation. Okay, and I'm going to add a level, and we'll just call it level 1 is fine. It could be main level, it could be lower level, upper level. And in here I'm going to simply add this space, and I'm going to call it the master bathroom. Okay, and I could get the area and perimeter if I wanted to, but I'm going to skip that for now. So in this bathroom, I'm going to start adding products in here. Okay, first thing we talked about was that we need wall paint in here, right? So I'm going to actually just go down that list, that same order. All right, so I'm going to add a selection item, and I'm going to call it wall paint, and I'm going to just say colors TBD. All right, and it's in the master bathroom. This is going to be under paint, so it's wall paint here, and I'm going to use painting walls, and I'm going to use our picker tool in here and get the area of the wall paint. So there's a face there, and a face there, and a face there, and a face there. So you can see it's 347 square feet. In our database, it's 400 square feet to a gallon of paint, so there's 1 gallon of paint. So I'm going to add that in there, and you notice it's picked up the thumbnail image of that wall paint. All right, so we have casing here. So let's do, well, let's add a selection item that is casing. And I'm just going to say, 3-inch casing, whatever it is, okay? And I'm going to go into my trim, interior trim, and choose casing. And in this case, I want lineal footage. So I'm going to use our picker tool, and I'm going to choose our length functionality there. And I'm just going to start collecting the edges, the outer edges of this casing. And you can see it's collecting it. It's 18 feet so far. I've got door casing across the top there and side. All right, so I now have 3 pieces of casing because it's taking the total feet divided by 16. So I got 3 16-foot pieces of casing. So I'm going to add that. I could put the profile for the casing in here as the thumbnail image. We had a pocket door in here, so I'm going to do click selection item. I'm just going to say it's a door slab, and it goes under my trim and doors. Let's say doors, interior doors, and it is a pocket door slab. All right, so I'm going to simply add it. Okay, we've got this pocket door hardware, all right, and we actually have, I dropped that back, we have 2 of those doors. Okay, so we can actually do multiples in here. I'm going to switch this to the category view, and this now you can see our estimates starting to build over here in our category view. I'm going to, we have the ability to group similar items, so I'm going to check that box, okay, and then when I come over and select this door, I can come in here and say, let me go back to our room view, I can say add a selection item, and it's going to add this other one in, but you see I've got 2 in here, if I go back into my category view, you can see I got these two door slabs. I'm going to cut this back on, and you can see now it's combined those into two. So when I come back in here to my room view, I've got a quantity of two of those doors. So we're going to do the same thing with our door hardware here. I'm going to add this selection item. You can see the pocket door hardware. Now when you actually have the final product that you're going to use, you'd substitute out the thumbnail image with the actual hardware that you're tracking. So for right now, I've got this pocket door lock set. This would be under my doors, and it is pocket door lock set. Okay, so I can add that, but I've also got another set of them, right? So I'm going to add that selection item, click add, and you'll see I've got the two of them, but I'm going to close spot and reopen it. We've got a little bug in it right now where it's not totaling those two. Now it's fixed. Okay, I had to get out of it. All right, we have our floor tile here, so I'm going to actually select, I'm going to go to add selection item, and I'm going to say floor tile and tile TBD, because we don't know what it is yet. Tile, and I'm going to choose the tile category and floor tile right in here. Okay, I'm going to use our picker tool, and I'm going to use the area here to collect it. So I want this surface here. You can see I've got some of that same tile on this bench. So I've got 117 feet collected. Okay, it's going to round it up. I could put a waste factor in here if I wanted to. So we're just going to go ahead and add that. You notice it created a thumbnail image for us. So I'm going to add the floor tile in there. There it is. All right, we have a border tile. Now I don't have a border tile in my items database, so I'm going to show you how we're going to do that real quick. I'm going to come over here to our settings, and I'm going to open our editor, and see I don't have any. I've got several tile functions or features in here. I'm going to click here and say add an item, and I'm going to put a code to it just so I can track the differences to organize it better. And I'm going to do say 20. That's not being used. And I'm going to say border tile. I'm just going to throw in there like 20 bucks per square feet. So I'm going to use the square feet mode in here. No multiplier. I'm going to choose that to change that unit of measure to square feet. I'm going to put 10% waste on that. All right, and add that. So now I've got that in here where we have our border tile. Let me save it right here, and I'll save it, and I'll close this. All right, now I'm going to add a selection item, and it's going to be called border tile, tile TBD. This is tile, and here's our border tile now. And I'm going to use our picker tool to capture the square footage of that face of that border and that border. You can see I've got 5 square feet. All right, so it's going to report that out, 120 bucks worth, and you've got my thumbnail image. Okay, now we got this inlay tile, so I'm going to add a selection item, and this would be inlay tile. Okay, inlay tile TBD. It is tile, and I'm going to just choose this shower floor tile, and I'm going to use our picker tool using the area and collect that face and that face, and you can see we got 27 square feet, and that's going to report out. So we'll add that. You've got our thumbnail image of it. That's great. All right, now I'm going to select this item and add selection item, and you see it's picking up that tub as our thumbnail image, and it's a soaking tub. And I'm going to go under to my plumbing fixtures, and I'm going to choose this soaking tub, all right, and add it. I'm going to come in here and add this faucet. So selection item, and picks up the thumbnail image, and I'm going to go to plumbing again, plumbing fixtures, and choose my soaking tub. Let's go with a tub faucet. Jetted tub faucet, good enough. Okay, I'm going to add that in. All right, then we had a vanity, so I'm going to select the vanity, and you can see a thumbnail image of it, and I'm going to rename this as a 48-inch vanity, whatever size it is, 48-inch Vanity, TBD, because the client has to select it out. Cabinets, and cabinets and tops. Then I'm going to just choose a vanity that I had in my items database, $650. Sounds about right, I guess. We'll add that. Okay. And you see this list is growing. If I go to category view, here's everything growing in our estimate, right? So we're building it as we go. Go back over here to room view and you can see everything that we've put in there, right? So I'm going to, now that I got that vanity in there, there it is, I've got hardware to put in. I actually have two of those vanities, right? So I'm going to now add this selection item in and click add, and you'll notice it's putting two in there. Now right now I got to close Spot and open it back up, but we're working on that bug. And now when I come in here, you'll see that I have the two vanities. All right. Now the hardware, we've got a bunch of these. So haven't tried this yet. We're going to try it. So we're going to add a selection item. There's door pulls. Okay, so pulls, TBD. Cabinetry is my cost code, and my 4-inch door pulls here. So they're $8 a piece. So I can add. But I'm going to add all these other all these for right now. I'm going to add them one by one. Again, this is new, and I have not tested this out yet, so forgive me. But I'm just going to keep adding these. Add selection item. I'm sure I could group these or pick them all at one and add them one time. So I will work on that. Here we go. And whoops, this one and this one. Now let's see if I didn't make a liar out of myself. I'm going to close Spot, open it back up, and go back to the bathroom in here. And then if I can see my door pulls, and I've got a quantity of 8 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have been 10. I must have. Okay, quantity 10. Cool, got it. All right, so that's our pulls. Next thing we're going to do is add our countertops in here. So I'm going to add a selection item, and excuse me, I was on a selection. When you are on a current selection, that's what it's going to choose when you click selection item. I'm going to click off of there somewhere and go ahead and add the selection item, and this will be vanity tops, and I'm going to just say granite TBD, and come over to cabinets, cabinetry, tops, my item code, and we'll put down here for countertops, which I'm going to do by the square foot. So I'm going to use my picker tool, and I'm going to use the area command, and I'm going to just click on the surface of these, and you can see I've got 18 square feet, so that's about $2,300 worth of granite for the tops in there. If at 130 bucks a square foot is how it's working out. We'll go ahead and add. You see it's picked up my thumbnail image, which is nice. Okay, we have 2 of these sinks. So I'm going to just click on selection item. You can see that sink. Maybe I'll try a top view. Yeah, that looks better for our thumbnail image. All right, it's an undermount sink. If I come in here to plumbing, fixtures, and I'll choose this sink, bath. Yeah, bath sink. $200 sounds about right. All right, so we got our sink. Now I've actually got 2 of those. So I'm going to come over here and just click add selection item. Add, it's going to group those together. Okay, I'll select this faucet, and I'm going to add a selection item. Let's change this view to like the current view. Good enough for now. Okay, and it is plumbing fixtures, and this would be a sink faucet for a bath, $300. Okay, and I've got this other one over here, so I'm going to click on it and add selection item and add, and just again when I close out of here and come back in until I can fix that. Now you're going to see, let's get in here, we got our pools. So there's our 2 faucets and our 2 sinks. Cool, it's working. All right, so then we have these custom mirrors, right? I'm just going to add a mirror without doing that. I'm just going to say custom mirror, because we're going to actually measure this or get a square footage of it. So mirror, and I've got glass in here somewhere, shower doors and glass. Oh, excuse me, mirrors. There's our mirrors. And we're going to choose this mirror per square foot. And I'm going to come in here and use the picker tool, and I can just select the face of that and the face of that, and it's picking up the thumbnail image of mirror, so we got $435 worth of custom mirrors in there. Okay, now we have this framed mirror, and I'm going to hit selection item, and again, got to find a better view of that. Let's see, current view. All right, good enough. We'll come back to that, but that's the custom mirror that we're putting in there, or the framed mirror. So I will come in and say mirror and select that, and then I will choose framed mirror, and we'll add that. All right, so now we got our framed mirror in there. Okay, where do we go next? We went to these wall panels, right? So what I'm going to do here is add a deselect. I'm going to add a selection item for wall panels, and I'm going to put in here like 3/4 inch birch plywood, something like that. You may want to use MDF, whatever you want to use. And that would be under my trim, interior trim, and I've got some sort of like birch plywood panels. Okay, we're going by the square foot, so I'm using the picker tool, choose the area, and I'm just going to click on that face there, and click on that face there, and that face there, and that face there. And you can see I've got, what is that, $220 worth of plywood. It took 2 sheets to do that. I'm going to add that. All right, then I had my baseboard, so I'm going to, let's see, we'll add a selection item for baseboard, and baseboard 5 inch, whatever it's going to be. I'm going to select trim and select baseboard and use the picker tool and the linear footage that we're going to collect, and I'm just going to start just finding some edges that I can click on just to capture the length of that trim. Come over here to this side, do the same thing there. Okay, so I got 20 feet of baseboard. Is there any baseboard? No, the guy didn't do any baseboard behind the vanity there. So there is my baseboard, and then I've got this sticking. That's going to take a little bit longer. We'll add a selection item, and we'll call this half round sticking. And we'll go with our trim, interior trim, and we're going to choose this half round sticking that we have in our items database. And here I'm going to come in with the picker tool again. It's going to take a little bit longer because we're going to do linear footage of all these sections in here. So I'm going to just start collecting. So you can see as I hover, it turns red. Then I can click, click, click. Okay, that was painful to watch. That was 160 feet of the sticking molding, $144 worth, so we'll add that. Okay, so that takes care of all of our trim there. The next thing we had, I believe, would be over here. We had the toilet, so I'm going to select the toilet, click on selection item, and there's our toilet. I already had this information from the guy that did this model. That's good enough for right now. Plumbing fixtures. And I'm going to choose a toilet. Okay, and that's added in. All right, I'm going to take this toilet paper holder. That looks good. And we've got accessories in here. So let's look at hardware. There we go, bath hardware. And I'm going to pick a toilet paper holder, $25. There we go. So I've got that in, and the next thing we had, I believe, was this shower door. All right, so we're going to add this selection item in. There's our shower door. I'm just going to say shower door color TBD for the hardware. Mirrors and showers, say shower and glass. And we'll go with this master shower enclosure that's $1,800. That's good enough for right now. We have the wall tile back here, the shower wall tile. So I'm going to add a selection item for shower wall tile, and wall tile TBD. I'm going to go to tile and shower wall tile. Squeeze me, shower wall tile. Where are you? Wall tile's good. And we're going to use our picker tool again, and we're going to hover over here. Now I can use this same, I can add additional items for labor. Okay, I'll show you how to do that in another video, but you can add as many items as you need to complete your estimate. So there we go. We have our tile for the wall shower, shower walls. We'll add that. All right, we've got these shower panels, if you will, body spray type deal. So I'm going to add that, and I'm going to put that to my plumbing fixtures. And we have like a shower panel. That thing is $1,100. We'll add that. And we had this linear drain, right? So I'm going to get a closer look at that, and we'll add that selection item. And this is a linear drain. I would probably put the size in there. It's probably say a 36-inch Schluter linear drain, satin nickel, something like that. Okay, so we'll come in here to tile here and looking for that linear drain, $179. So we have our drain. I believe we are just down to this stool. So we'll add this selection item in here. Here's this stool. Let's just call this a stool. And we'll be in our furniture type code and makeup stool. We got it. Okay. All right. So there we go. We have 26 items in here. If I go to the category view, there's our full estimate. Right now we're at almost $16,000, and that's just for these materials. I could then come in and choose to create a storyboard. It's called Master Bathroom. I'm going to throw this into my downloads, call it Master Bathroom. And then, all right, so here's our quick storyboard that has all of these different products in here. As you can see. So when you actually have the finished product that you're going to use, you would replace the thumbnail image with the actual product that you're going to use. All right, so that's a way that we quickly estimated a bathroom renovation project using Spot for SketchUp. Now Spot is still in beta right now. If you're interested in trying it out, shoot me an email, and we'll be coming out with that soon, but I just wanted to show you how it worked. Thanks for watching.